So let's still take a look at the diaspora voting. In Burundi, 164 Kenyans have been registered to vote, and Kenyan ambassador to Burundi, Ken Vitisia, is among those who cast his votes. Kenyans across East Africa, South Africa, London, and Washington have all been participating in the election. So let's have a conversation with some of the residents in Burundi, or Kenyans in Burundi, who have participated in this particular poll. We're now joined live via Skype with Bernard Tegutwo, who is the chairperson of the Association of Kenyans Living in Burundi, and they have been voting from the embassy, from the Kenyan embassy in Burundi, which is in Bujumbura. Thank you very much, Bernard, for joining us. Just how has the process been for all of you in Burundi who have been participating in this exercise?
Hello. Just come back again. I didn't get you well.
How has the whole process been for you, for the more than 100 Kenyans who have been voting or participating in this exercise this morning?
The voting process has been quite smooth here in Bujumbura, and it started off at around 6 in the morning. So far, the turnout has been quite good. We have almost 70 Kenyans who have voted so far, out of about 100 and slightly more who are registered to vote here. So far we have 70 have voted. The process has been quite smooth and quite okay.
How has the whole experience been for you as a Kenyan living in Burundi?
I think the Kenyans in Burundi, the election process, from the time we started registering here, and the time of verification, and today that we are voting, we have found the IBC teams that have come here to be very professional. They have done their work quite well in all the stages, and the team that is, you can see them behind. I don't know whether you'll be able to see the people behind me. They have done a good job so far. For the Kenyans who have come, we are able to verify, we are able to vote without any hitches so far.
How impactful do you think this whole process would be for all the Kenyans living across the East African region?
I think for the Kenyans in Burundi and across the East African, first, it's good that voting for the second time now, also voted in 2013. So for us, it's quite privileged to be allowed to vote. I mean, the rest of the diaspora are not voting. It's only East Africa and South Africa. So we are happy to be able to vote again and be able to choose the leaders of our choice. So I think for us, it's a good experience.
We were speaking to a number of Kenyans who are voting from Uganda, and they were saying that in future they would like to be allowed to vote for the other positions like governor, since when they come back here, they have counties to go to. Are these the same sentiments shared by Kenyans living in Burundi?
Yes, this is the sentiments. We have also been giving this feedback to the teams that have been coming here in Burundi, that we need to be able to choose our governors, to choose our MPs, senators, MCAs, and all the other positions, including the women rep, because back home, each of us come from a constituency, comes from a county, and would like to be part of that process. And we hope that in the next election, we should be able to vote for the other 5 seats that we're not voting for today.
Very much for joining us, and that is Bernard Tegutwo, is the chairperson of the Association of Kenyans Living in Burundi. They have been voting at the embassy in Bujumbura, and as he tells us, so far about 70 Kenyans have already cast their ballots out of the 164 who are expected to vote in Burundi. Let's just go through the countries that are voting in the diaspora: Kenya, Burundi, Tanzania, and Uganda. Kenyans in these various countries will be participating in this particular poll. And remember, we're also expecting, the IEBC has just given its second update of the day, or addressing various issues that have cropped up during this voting process. We will be expecting another one at 6 p.m. But that's how we wrap it.